listen to it, Mello? To my KJ disc? Yeah. You need to support the kid. Listen to it now. Nah, I don't care, man. This is fucking pay league.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I wasn't going to sit here. Yeah, I wasn't about to do shit with that.
They go play action here on first down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First carry now for the rookie from SC. It's Ronald Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Second down, here's Carr.
The playmaker's so stupid. Like, I told you to run up, and you just didn't run up.
Samson Ebukam in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Good time.
On third and long, it's Carr. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Carr to throw for it on fourth down. And he's going to be sacked.
So
they sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now the rookie from NC State, this is Nyheim Hines. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Going top shelf for... That's caught him.
That's
a very nice pickup.
So insane. Yeah, okay.
You know I'm going to do that. I know. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
I was daring you to cut back up that
5
field.
yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
To throw, it's Carr, escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
6-18, 7-34. 7-34.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
What? Why? Yo, Derek Carr is such a fucking bitch, man.
0 for 2 here in the 1st quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
The punt team on now as Pinion
throws the ball like
sends
a
this
stupid
one away.
fucking bitch, bro.
Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. And the Redskins there out to an early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They begin the drive with Hines. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
He's going to air one out. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Okay.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
93.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Bro.
Pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Carl trying again on 2nd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones able to get him for a loss of about 3. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing just about on his own goal line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. New York set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Oh, yeah.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And just like that, it's third down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he's got Pete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down.
Audible for the last minute.
Give him 30 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On play action. Now Rodgers. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
I'm getting dicked this whole entire game, bro.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets find
3 times,
a way to
bro.
stretch their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Flush to his right.
What the fuck? Throw the ball, Derek Carr.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now
you know the wild part of this? I told that dude to do
and it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great.
I don't know what the fuck he did, but it wasn't a slam.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
29. I know you're not. Shut up.
808. 734. They do go for it. It's Carr. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Finding some room in midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Yeah, I know. There's been no pass protection. But the pass is wide the fuck open. It's like right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense.
Hey, Raider 2. Go. 6-18. 6-18. 29.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the 1st down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is.
Who's right? 93.
They'll go with Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Into the red zone, it's Carr. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Ronald Jones, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Gano out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
You got 56 there. Go, go. 29. Put 5-man box. Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Carr now on first down. He's going to float this over the middle.
What the?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Terrence Brooks with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the
Derek Carr is so ass, bro.
First half.
That pass made absolutely no sense. It made no sense.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On second down, here's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
319, 158.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
All right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And throw right side complete to Parker. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Traquan Smith, his second touchdown on the season. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 14-10. Gano out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Rodgers trying to lay one up deep. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
All right.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Liz. Jump out. Hey, check 26. Hey, check 26.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them. I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones.
Oh, don't let me.
This across midfield, not by much.
They'll
mark it down at the 49. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, you stupid fucking bitch.
And he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
So lucky,
now here's
man.
a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal. Couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw on third down. Steps away to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's Hines. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. On play action, Rodgers. Hunter Henry brings it in. Breaks through the contact.
You got lucky as fuck.
16 yards
You know what's supposed to happen.
Down again.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Into the dump. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The gain of 39 that time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball.
Not supposed to be able to run a fucking
I've seen guys
play action,
games
take
like
wheel
this,
route,
and this is where you find out
man
if you're
coverage.
great or not. Can you overcome
I don't want to hear you complaining about Madden, KJ. Okay? KJ, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear you complain, okay? Thank you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
The Jets on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Hines. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They come out here in the eye. He's going to get it running right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
he didn't do anything, bro.
Jets.
My guy didn't get the pick. All you did was high pass it, bro.
In for 6. And the Jets have taken
Stop
the
capping,
lead
man.
here in the 4th quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point.
You didn't
and
do
it's
anything.
Now 17-14.
You understand that, right?
Gonzalez now to kick.
You understand that, right? No, I'm just saying. You understand that, right? Just shut up. It's not exciting.
Taken in at the 1. Solid return.
Because if I didn't spin out and get hit
They'll
stick.
start at the 32-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
93.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a play fake. Carr. Sliding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Carr, got to have this one. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
So what was that, KJ?
Picked off by Mark.
And the same thing you always talk about? KJ, so it was a 30-foot jump in the air. Call it how you call everybody else's shit. That's all I want you to do.
Okay, partner. No surprise.
Right? All right, exactly. So shut the fuck up. So I never want to hear you say it. So listen, I never want to hear you say it again, right?
Why? The offense knows where
Right?
they're going with the football. The receiver knows.
I never want to hear you say it again, right?
You have to make sure you keep your foot underneath you.
Got some real estate inside the 30. And he's in.
I just never want to hear you say it again, right?
Nyheim Hines.
Right?
With his second touchdown of the game.
Right. You gonna say it, right?
And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown.
I never want to hear you talk about that again, right?
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Make sure.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
You do the same thing everybody else does. I just want to prove that point. I don't care about the loss.
And he'll take it past the
you do everything everybody else does. I just want you to know.
Line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
See how that nigga get quiet, Reese?
On the scoreboard.
Because he don't want to admit it.
Sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now
they'll be taken down.
These niggas don't block nobody.
Chris Jones in there with pressure yet again, and that's the
niggas don't block nobody.
Him here this afternoon. Carr to throw on second down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They go play action here on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Kaiser Wright, and a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after 5 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Over here. Let's go, hey, let's go, come on.
Rodgers throwing here. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Stupid fat bitch.
Marcus
Don't do
May
that
with
shit
the
to me.
pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, don't stop being a cheating little bitch, bro. You know that, don't do that shit.
It kind of keeps the
I'm not
door
stupid.
ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like,
well,
hey, we've got a good cushion.
tried it again.
We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the crossing route, complete. It's Parker. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Carr to throw. And he couldn't hang on.
Yeah, you
Would have
holding
been their
triangle, bro. What do you
fourth
expect?
pick of the game. Instead, second down.
What do you expect?
And that's
Huh?
one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down. Now Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
To throw his Carr. That is incomplete.
Thank you, KJ.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Jets are going to win this football game.
KJ, I
The
promise
Jets
you, if you run that play again, KJ, I'm gonna punch you in your shit next time I see
Getting down to
you.
the end here, they have a 2-score lead.
I'm
Barely,
telling you the
but
truth,
it's
bro.
a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go
Okay.
out and run option.
Matt, Matt, ask him how many times I put my hands on him, Matt.
But you do know that if anything does go haywire,
Yeah, Matt,
you're still in
don't,
control of this game.
Matt.
I want a double reverse. don't
Matt, I'm
you?
keeping the whole, Matt, I'm keeping the whole buck with
that day where we
you. Buck
actually
with you
see
2
something
C's.
like that in
I
this
done been
situation.
whooping KJ's
We'll
ass
see
since we
what
was fucking
happens
7 years
here.
old, Matt.
Hey, check 26.
Yeah, okay. Put on the Bible, KJ.
You need
All right, now you sick, bro. You sick.
Rodgers looking to throw.
I'm going to pick it off.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now
What's going on
to
with you, Matt?
13 seconds. The former Clemson Tiger, Sharon Peak, was the target. And it's third down.
You played it yet?
Now Rodgers. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds
gonna
on.
hurt him.
Instead, it's fourth down. Despite the lead here in the fourth,
hurt him, bro.
they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And that is incomplete.
Try that shit for, bro.
2 seconds left on the clock. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Colts are
That
going to
shit's
take
sweet.
over with a football. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this
You
one's
got
gonna
lucky as fuck, nigga. I'll never say